Moines, get loud and say it with me now. This is Monster Jam.
We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless, because I'm relentless. They spit on my face and curse on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you can try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were.
It is time for the first competition of the night, JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seated into a bracket based on a random draw. The 4 trucks that finish first will advance to the semifinal round where they will continue to take the first 8 points of tonight's event. Wells Fargo Arena, who's ready for JCB Racing?
First to take to the track, make some noise for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. His opponent on the other side of the track, Brandon Telechka, just get her done too.
Your winner, Brandon Telechka, just get her done too.
Taking a look at the replay up there, just get her done too. Just crossing the finish line to advance to the semifinals and winning round 1 racing. And the official results have come back in after replay review. The winner of the round 1 race, just get her done, was not the winner. It was Thunderoris. Thunderoris with the win in round 1. There was a turn pole violation for just get her done too. The 2 turn cones cannot be hit during the race or you will be disqualified. Turn cone violation, just get her done, disqualified. Thunderoris advancing to the semifinals. Next on the track, Mark Hall in Raminator. His opponent on the other side of the track, Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Your winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Monster Mutt Dalmatian crossing the finish line first, securing a spot in the semifinals. Let's hear it from Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. versus MJ Solario and El Toro Loco.
Your winner, MJ Solario, El Toro Loco.
El Toro Loco takes the third spot in the semifinals. One spot remaining. Who's it going to? We're going to find out next. Taken to the track in our last race in round one, Kurt Kramer in hot seat. Versus Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. And that third turn is a doozy. That third turn, that dirt is so tacky, catching those big BKT tires, sending Kristen Anderson on her top. The winner of that last round one race goes to Kurt Kramer in hot seat.
Monster Jam fans, I hope you are enjoying JCB Racing. Remember, this is just the first competition of the night, and we have a fourth competition going on all night long, and of course that is the St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. Remember, you can donate directly to your favorite truck or driver, and all of those proceeds will go towards St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Do not forget about that competition going all night long. Be on the lookout for the QR code up on the video board. But you know what? I think now it's time to get into more JCB Racing, because this is the JCB Racing semifinal round. The fastest four trucks have advanced, and the winner of this round will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of tonight's event. Wells Fargo Arena, who's ready for more JCB Racing?
And the winner, advancing to the finals, Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Blake Granger. And advancing to a finals for the first time, make some noise for Hot C. Your JCB Racing Finals is set. Will it be Monster Mutt Dalmatian or will it be Hot C? We're going to find out here in just a few moments as the JCB Racing Finals is about to start. With 18 wins in JCB Racing, make some noise for Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. All the way from Chicago, Illinois, seeking his first win here in JCB Racing, make some noise for Kurt Kramer and Hot C. And with the win, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, is perfect here in the Wells Fargo Arena. He's won every competition so far here in Des Moines, Iowa. Taking a look at the pass up on the replay board. Look at that, crossing the finish line first. Look at that, big smiles from the Louisiana native coming out here in the polka dotted puppy for his 19th JCB Racing win on the series.
Congratulations, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. That is both racing wins today, keeping the sweep going into the night. Talk to us about it.
And you know, anytime you're having fun in one of these Monster Jam trucks, it's easy to go out there and win racing. You know, I've been racing my whole life, motocross, anything with a motor. I love adrenaline, man. And they come out here and take this 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck and beat the rest of the competition. I'll take it.
Well, we got the two-wheel skills challenge coming up next. One of your favorite competitions. Talk to us about the roadmap you have laid out for two-wheel skills.
Man, Farouk keeps saying it. I think we've maybe won like 25 two-wheel skills competitions. That is absolutely my favorite Monster Jam competition. I love nothing more than balancing this beautiful puppy dog on the front two BKTs. I'm so pumped right now, I can't even talk. We've won every single competition so far, right here in Des Moines, Iowa. And I know I got all you beautiful Monster Jam fans behind my back, so I want to hear you guys get loud and where my dog's at.
Keep it going for your JCB Racing winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian proving to be the GOAT here right now in the two-wheel skills challenge that's coming up. But let's take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard. The point standings after our first competition. We see going out in round one was Gravedigger, Just Get Her Done, Megalodon, and Raminator picking up 2 points. Then you got Thunder Roar's El Toro Loco losing in the semifinals, but they pick up 4 points. It was Hot Seat, Kurt Kramer picking up 7 points as the runner-up here, and Monster Mutt Dalmatian continuing the Monster Mutt domination. Blake Granger picking up 8 points for his second win here in JCB Racing in Des Moines, Iowa. And we get ready to kick it up for our two-wheel skills challenge. That's right, it's our next competition. The drivers will get to make 2 attempts each. That's right, 2 attempts. And this is your turn, Monster Jam fans. Your scores will determine our winner. So make sure you scan the QR code. Go to judgeszone.com on your smartphones. We're looking for stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, and anything else these Monster Jam superstars can get these trucks to do on 2 wheels. For more on that, what's a stoppie, what's a popper, what's a wheelie, what's a bicycle? Check this video out right here.
As a Monster Jam driver, one of the coolest tricks we can do is throwing a Monster Jam truck into a nose wheelie. We go off the pad, trip it up on the rear, get it on the front 2 BKT tires. But something else we try to do for you amazing Monster Jam fans is throw it in the reverse and go back onto the pad into a wheelie. We call that a combo.
First thing we're going to do whenever you want to do a bicycle is you want to find an obstacle first. Something that's going to hit really hard and tip the truck up on its side. You're going to line up for it with some decent speed. Run at it, run at it, run at it. Your tire is going to clip. Front tire is going to clip. Back tire is going to clip. And you're going to turn into the dirt and ride that thing as far as you can.
It's time for the two-wheel skills competition. Right now, it's all going down right now, and this is the first chance for you, the fans, to get in on the action. And for more on that, let's go down to Tiana in the stands.
That's right, Farouk. This is going to be everybody's first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. So remember, once a driver completes their run and the ribbon boards turn red, you're using your smartphone, going to judgeszone.com in your internet browser or by scanning the QR code up on the video board. Once you're there, you'll type in the code DES and click submit. Then to set a score, all you got to do is slide the BKT tire up or down to the score you want to give. Remember, our drivers are counting on you to score accurately and fairly because their fate is in your hands. And I think that will do it. So, Wells Fargo Arena, who's ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Don't look now. It's a shark. Make some noise for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon.
open for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. Okay, Des Moines, this is going to be your first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. Remember, that code is DES. Let us know what you think.
After two attempts here, the first two attempts here in the two-wheel skills challenge, Michaela Telechka and Megalodon looking to get that big prehistoric shark tail fin up in the air. Couldn't quite get the power to get it up there, but as nonetheless still looking to get those first points on the board here in the two-wheel skills. Looks like it might have been an issue with the transmission, trying to get some work done here. Total score for Megalodon is a 3.671, 4.5 from the experts, 2.8 from the fans for a 3.61 first place, currently for Megalodon. Up next, make some noise for Brandon Telechka, Just Get Her Done 2. First attempt for Just Get Her Done 2.
Make some noise for Brandon Telechka, Just Get Her Done 2. Two successful hits there in the two-wheel skills challenge. Make sure to lock in your scores using judgeszone.com. You can scan the QR code up on the video board.
Brandon Telechka, Just Get Her Done 2. Check it out on the video board. Going with one of the hardest tricks there is to do there in Monster Jam with those big BKT tires. Going with the bicycle sidewall save. Score to beat right now, 3.671. Make some noise. Let them hear it. Just Get Her Done 2. The score for Just Get Her Done 2 is 8.617, 8.617, 8.7 from the experts, 8.5 from the fans. First place for Just Get Her Done 2. Your new score to be 8.617. Up next, he's got a need for speed. Here, ready to go is Mark Hall in Raminator. Lining up for his first attempt. Using the log stack.
Make some noise for Mark Hall in Raminator. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Taking a look at his first attempt right there, getting a wheelie off of the log stack, throwing that big Hemi Raminator Dodge truck into reverse. And there he goes over the tires, looking for a big sky wheelie right there, some big air. Massive stunt right there, making it go down right here. Mark Hall in Raminator looking to take home his first victory here in the two-wheel skills challenge. The score for Raminator is Good enough for second place, 5-3-1-8. 5-4 from the expert, 5-2 from the fans for a 5-3-1-8. Second place for Raminator. And the competition rolls on with Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger.
Make some noise for Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Make sure to lock in your scores.
Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger coming out, looking to make some damage here, do some wreck. Over the log stack, check it out. Getting those big BKT tires up. Gravedigger on the front, 2 wheels. And balancing it out, walking out right here, going for another attempt off the big ramp. Tried to rev it up, looking for the combination here. Is Gravedigger the score for Gravedigger is good enough for second place. Second place, 7.0 from the experts, 6.785 from the fans for a 6.893. Second place for Gravedigger.
Monster Jam fans, I hope you are enjoying the two-wheel skills challenge. Don't forget about our St. Jude challenge going on during the event. Remember, you can scan the QR code, donate directly to your favorite truck or driver, and whoever helps raise the most money will be crowned our St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. But whichever driver across all 5 Monster Jam series raises the most money for the year will be crowned the St. Jude Ambassador of the Year at World Finals. Thank you all so much who have already contributed. Tony Oakes earlier today was the St. Jude Ambassador. He's looking to hold on to those reins. Michaela Telechka and Megalodon took it a few weeks ago, and Mark Hall in Raminator. I know I cannot wait to see who will walk away with it tonight. Once again, you can scan that QR code or text ACS East to 785-833. Monster Jam fans, we've been seeing a lot of action already here at this event. You know, sometimes it's a roller coaster. You never know what might be going on. We saw Hotsy Kurt Kramer leave into the tunnel out to the pits, as well as Megalodon, Michaela Telechka. They're having some transmission issues. So I thought, why don't we hear from Monster Jam's very own Leslie Mears so we can learn more about transmissions.
transmission out, the new one back in, and ready to hit the track in just under 20 minutes.
Make some noise for the current points leader, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Scoring is open right now. Get those BKT tires slid up at judgeszone.com. If you're not judging, it's time to get in on the action right now. Scan the QR code or go to judgeszone.com right now. You got about 10, 12 seconds to get those scores in. Show me your love with your applause and with your scores as we take a look right now up on the video board here in the Wells Fargo Arena. Looking at them going for the combo right there after the nose wheelie. Look at the balance. Balancing up right now. And here comes the combination trip right there. Flipping it up. Going to the new right there. The new wheelie right there. The score to beat right now is an 8.617. The score from Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 9.429. Your new score to beat. First place, 9.2 from the experts, 9.65 from the fans for a 9.429. First place for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Taking a look at the leaderboard right now, Two Wheel Skills Challenge. Your score to beat, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 9.429. Here we come, make some noise. Representing Boise, Idaho, MJ Solario, El Toro Loco. fierce competition. One attempt down, one attempt to go for El Toro Loco. Scoring is open right now. Get those scores in for El Toro Loco. Go to judgeszone.com on your smartphones or scan a QR code to get the scores in. Slide those big BKT tires up. Let them hear it here in the Wells Fargo Arena. Going for the massive combinations. Even Blake Granger had to get out the truck to give him an applause. The birthday boy, MJ Solario, going back and forth with the triple, quadruple combo. What amazing hit right now. And the score to beat, 9.429. The score for the birthday boy is... Happy birthday, El Toro Loco. First place, 9.6 from the experts, 9.685 from the fans for a total score, 9.643. Your new score to beat, El Toro Loco, first place. One more truck to go, one truck to go here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Make some noise for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. And scoring is open right now. Go to judgeszone.com to get those scores in. Just about 20 seconds left to get your scores in for Thunder Roars and Tony Oaks. Let them hear it. Des Moines, Iowa, make some noise. Show them your love. Scan that QR code to get the scores in now. Taking a look at the Jumbotron here for the video replay. See him getting up there, balancing on those big BKT tires. Big balance efforts right there. Looking to try to moonwalk it across the pod and go into a combination trick right here. To score for Thunder Roars is good enough for fourth place. It's an 8.234, 8.5 from the experts, 7.969 from the fans. That means your winner of the Monster Jam Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Make some noise. Representing Boise, Idaho, it's the birthday boy, MJ Solario, El Toro Loco, taking the victory here in a Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. MJ Solario gets his 10th win here in the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge on his birthday.
Congratulations, birthday boy MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco, taking that win. Talk to us. How good does this feel?
That feels absolutely amazing. Like I was saying earlier during trackside, we did not have the event we wanted to this afternoon. We lost first round in racing. We had to go first in skills. And then for freestyle, I made one hit. And well, there it is. Now I got cake in my face. But hey, you know what? That was absolutely amazing. That two-wheel skills run was probably my best one in my career so far. I learned those combos there from Blake. He's one of the best at it, and you really can't get better than that. That second time I got it to trip up, that was all pure luck. I had no idea where I was at. I was staring at the rafters, counting the light bulbs. There might be a few out in there, but I think I got to touch it in freestyle. What do you think?
I think so, but first I think you gotta take a quick shower. But we got freestyle. You just said it. We are gonna build on this momentum. You have your beautiful girlfriend Heidi here cheering you on. Is there anything else you want to say to these fans before we get into halftime?
Yeah, I got cake in my nose.
You got cake in your nose?
No, but I tell you guys what, this is absolutely amazing. No better way to spend your birthday than right here in front of these amazing fans in Des Moines, Iowa. Like you said, I got my girlfriend Heidi up in the stands. She flew out with me this weekend. This is actually a dream come true. You know what? I was a fan in the stands. I grew up a fan of Monster Jam and Monster Trucks. So now I'm here on top of this pod talking to these amazing fans after just winning two-wheel skills. It doesn't get much better than that.
Well, MJ, I'm not going to let you go just yet. Wells Fargo Arena, everybody get out here. I want to hear you sing on the count of three. We're going to blow the roof off this place. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear MJ. Happy birthday to you.
Feliz cumpleaños. And the replay was even better. I'm in tears up here. All that cake on the face. Man, happy birthday, MJ. Congratulations on that competition win right there in the two-wheel skills. Monster Jam fans, it's officially halftime right now. Plenty of time for MJ Solario to get cleaned up from Monster Jam Freestyle, and plenty of time for you to head on out to the concourse and pick up your favorite Monster Jam merchandise, plush toys, die-cast Spin Master trucks, flags, t-shirts, souvenir programs, and more. Make sure you get on and get it right now. Coming up, we got the halftime show. We got the pit report coming in from Tiana. We also got the superstars of freestyle motocross, and of course, more Monster Jam coming up right after this. It's halftime.
Wells Fargo Arena. These are the craziest people here tonight. These guys are insane because they are about to fly from one side of the arena to the other, doing some of the craziest high-flying tricks. But here is how it's going to go down. The louder we are, the higher they are going to fly. So I need everybody to make some noise. These guys are going to get in 4 practice jumps here before we get into this competition. So let's meet them as they approach. Coming up first, we got Brendan Reardon. Next in line, we got AJ Rosebrill. Third is Cameron Sepulveda. And last but certainly not least, Josh Edford. Now, let's talk about this, Des Moines. This is crazy. Did you think you were going to come to Monster Jam and see crazy FMX? Now remember, these guys are just getting warmed up, and so are we. We gotta stay loud. The more we cheer them on, the higher and crazier they're gonna go. Okay, these guys are going to get in one final practice jump. And then we're going to get this competition started. Who's ready? Nicely done, everybody. Good warm-ups for all these guys, all of you. This side, I think you're louder than this side. You're going to let them win? Keep it going because it is time for the FMX Best Trick Competition. Each of these riders is going to have one attempt to throw down their best high-flying trick while going from one side of the arena to the other. But remember, here at Monster Jam, you are the official judges. So that means once a rider lands on the ramp, you're taking your smartphone, you're going to judgeszone.com to lock in your score for what you think is the best trick. But remember, there can only be one winner. So gentlemen, if you're ready, Des Moines, if you're ready, it's time for the FMX Best Trick Competition.
And Tiana, since everybody's ready, I'm ready. It's time to get it on right here. The FMX Best Trick Competition. First up, representing Worcester, Massachusetts, with the 228 on his back. Make some noise for Brendan Reardon.
Brendan Reardon wants you to get loud as he makes his way to the ramp. First in our lineup here, looking to take the FMX Best Trick Competition. Des Moines, let's make some noise! Brendan Reardon with a cliffhanger, hanging on to the handlebars with his ankles. He believes he can fly. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Look at the cliffhanger right there. Let's go to handlebars with his hands. Takes the feet off the pedal and wraps those feet around the handlebars for a successful cliffhanger. Let's see what those scores are at judgeszone.com. Don't forget you got to lock them in. Scan that QR code to get those scores in. The score is locked for number 228, Brendan Reardon. The score is 7.929, 7.929. First place for Brendan. Up next, representing the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, riding the 78 bike. Make some noise for AJ Rosebrill.
AJ Rosebrill making his way around the bull. Maybe if we get loud, I'll show off for you a little. Make some noise! AJ Rosebrill looking to take another win as he approaches the ramp. Wells Fargo Arena, let's show him some love! AJ Rosebrill with a one-handed backflip. He said, hey everybody, make sure to score me the highest at judgeszone.com.
Taking a look at the replay here up in the Wells Fargo Arena Jumbotron. Look at that backflip flying through the air, 75 feet, and goes one-handed with it. Number 78 with the gold lightning bolt on his chest. AJ Rosebrill looking to beat the score of 7.929. The score for AJ Rosebrill is, we have a new leader, 8.065, 8.065, first place for AJ Rosebrill. Up next, all the way from South Florida, make some noise riding number 3 bike. I think he calls her Mary Jane. Make some noise for Cameron Sepulveda.
Cameron Sepulveda is riding the loudest bike here, which means we have to be even louder as we cheer for him. He won this competition earlier today, and he's looking to keep the title. What do you say, everybody? Let's get loud and keep it going all the way from South Florida, the one and only Cameron Sepulveda. Cameron Sepulveda with the super flip. That's a backflip with a Superman getting that body parallel to his bike. The trick that got him the win earlier. Let us know what you think at judgeszone.com.
Looks like one trick is not going to do it, Tiana. You got to come out with the combination tricks right now, doing a backflip and a Superman at the same time. Is Cameron Sepulveda representing the number 3 bike. The score to beat 8.065. The score for Cameron Sepulveda is, we got a new leader, 9.044. 9.044. Raise the roof for Cameron Sepulveda in first place. One more rider left to go, and he's out of Asheville, North Carolina, looking to beat the score 9.044. Make some noise for Josh Hedford.
Josh Hedford has over 15 years experience in FMX, including Nitro Circus. He is looking to take the win. Let's make some noise! And that was Josh Hedford with a Cordova backflip. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Look at him fly high through the air, puts his feet up on the handlebars with a Cordova backflip right there. Will it be enough to take down the score to beat 9.044? 9.044. Let's see. Josh Hedford. The score is 9.201. We have a new leader, and with no more riders left to go, your winner of the BMX Best Trick Competition. Make some noise for Josh Hedford, your FMX Best Trick Competition winner.
Wells Fargo Arena, do you want to see more FMX? Good, because it is time for our grand finale. These guys are flying from one side of the arena to the other in one continuous train, which means they're going to hit that ramp one right after the other. But remember, the louder we are, the higher they are going to fly. So let them hear you. Here they come. This is their final bow up to the ramp. Des Moines, get loud! That was a whip flip. They all whipped those FMX bikes one right after the other, but I didn't see a nay-nay, so we gotta hit that train one more time. Okay, Wells Fargo Arena, it is time to send these guys home. They only got one more trick left in them. They're gonna give us all they got. We gotta give them all we've got. These have been the incredible, crazy, insane riders of your freestyle motocross team. One more time. Let's send these guys home with all the love we got. Give it up for Brendan Reardon, AJ Rosebrill, Cameron Sepulveda, and Josh Hedford.
Here we go, Wells Fargo Arena. Let's give it up one more time for your superstars of freestyle motocross.
Let's get our winner, Josh Hedford, up here to the pod. Let's talk to him. You know, I said this earlier, Josh Hedford and Cameron Sepulveda have been battling it out all year long for these wins. Cameron won earlier. Josh, you're winning tonight. That means we got one more event to see who the victor will be. But let's talk about your win just now. Talk to us about that trick that got you this win.
Oh, the good old hot yoga move on a dirt bike. Yeah, that one's kind of like, they call it a Cordova flip. I'm still not really sure why, but yeah, in hot yoga class, they call it the bow pose. So, I mean, that makes kind of sense because you're kind of like a bow stretched out and kind of like hanging on for dear life. So, yeah, it's pretty fun. Well, you know, it was really fun to see an MJ get caked earlier.
Yes, and we better watch out. We like to cake people on their birthdays here, so hopefully you're safe. But, you know, you just mentioned hot yoga. You do hot yoga when you're not here on this FMX bike. Talk to me about how just keeping your mind, body, and soul helps you when you're riding.
Yeah, you know, we all do a little bit of like Pilates and hot yoga and yoga class, and we lift weights a lot too. Like, this stuff's pretty heavy, so you know we gotta stay in good shape. And the bikes are like 250 pounds, and we gotta like throw those around. So yeah, it takes a lot, and you know, dealing with day-to-day things every day, it's like we just gotta tune out for a little bit so we can get ready to come back here and put on a great show for you guys.
Well, I know these fans love it. Josh, I got one more question for you, because I love to think that, you know, there could be young FMX riders out there in the crowd or watching at home on YouTube. What would be your number one piece of advice you could give them for someone who wants to ride FMX?
Well, start with a helmet, you know, or your brain bucket, and your boots, knee pads, elbow pads, gloves, nice gear that helps just in case you slide on the ground, you get back up quicker and do it again. And start small, and, you know, as you see the skate park across the street, it's pretty gnarly, and, you know, it's concrete, so ground's hard as a rock, so be as safe as possible.
Well, thank you and congratulations again. Let's give it up for your FMX Best Trick winner, Josh Hedford. We've reached the pinnacle of tonight's event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle.
We're just going to clear off the debris off the pod. We've got a door out there clearing it off for safety. Give it up for our USHRA officials right there.
Keep it going for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Don't call it a comeback. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Kristen Anderson came out here with the door open, driving like the queen of the black and green wrecking machine that she is. Blew the door right on off, got the skull and crossbones flying through the air, looking to lay down a mean score here in Monster Jam Freestyle. And the score for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger is good enough for first place, 8.274, 8.274, 7.9 from the experts, 8.6 from the fans for 8.274. First place for Gravedigger. Up next, in the black Hemi Ram truck with the red eyes, make some noise for Mark Hall and Raminator.
Ramming up the competition, it's Mark Hall in Raminator. Make sure to lock in those scores using judgeszone.com. Your experts at this point, Des Moines, lock it in using the code DES.
Mark Hall and Raminator coming down, laying out 75 seconds of a mean and clean freestyle run here in the Wells Fargo Arena. Coming out here looking for the score to beat right now is 8.274. Mark Hall in Raminator. The score is 5.998, 5.998, second place. Good enough. 6.4 from the experts, 5.59 from the fans, 5.998, second place for Raminator.
Monster Jam fans, the time has come to crown our St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. I want to take this moment to thank you all for everyone who contributed to such a wonderful cause, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So, we need to get a little drum roll. Can everybody take their hands, drum on your legs? Let me hear it. Get louder. Get louder. Your St. Jude Ambassador of the Night is MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. What an incredible birthday present we all gave him. Thank you all so much. And let's get back to more Monster Jam Freestyle.
Des Moines, it's time to put your Toro horns up for MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco.
He's gearing up for a Morgan and Morgan backflip. Make some noise.
Get those Toro horns up! MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco! Lock in your scores, Monster Jam fans at judgeszone.com.
Let them hear it. We got the Morgan and Morgan backflip for the birthday bull right here, El Toro Loco, coming out, laying it down. The score to beat was a 8.274. The score for El Toro Loco is... It's a 9.709. 9, your new leader and new score to beat. First place, El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco with your new score to beat MJ Solario, 9.709. Don't look now. It's a shark. Make some noise for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon.
It's a sushi roll for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Keep it going and make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
A sushi roll. Way to go, Tiana. That was great. Coming out here, Megalodon, Michaela Telechka laying it all out here. Get those scores in for the prehistoric shark coming through, ripping up the track here. And the score from Megalodon is good enough for third place. It's a 7.104, 7.104, 7.3 from the experts, 6.9 from the fans for a total score of 7.1. Third place for Megalodon. Ripping off the fins and everything here. Megalodon halfway through the freestyle order here. Score to beat still 9.709 being held by El Toro Loco, MJ Solario on his birthday. He finished second place earlier in Monster Jam Freestyle. Can he make it to the top? It's Tony Oaks in Thunderoris.
and Thunderoris. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Let them hear you right now. Tony Oaks and Thunderoris here in Des Moines, Iowa at the Wells Fargo Arena. What a crazy, crazy save as we see it coming up here on the Jumbotron. Going across the pod. Getting wild and reckless is Thunderoris. Look at the save on the sidewalls. Bouncing up to the top. 4 BKT tires on the ground. The score for Thunderoris is good enough for second place. 8.761, 8.8 from the experts, 8.7 from the fans, 8.761. Second place for Thunderoris. .709, still the score to beat here in Monster Jam Freestyle competition. Coming up, let's make some noise for the 2024 Breakout Driver of the Year. Brandon Telechka, Just Get Her Done 2.
Let's make some noise for Brandon Telechka. Just Get Her Done 2. Make sure to lock in those scores for that freestyle at judgeszone.com. Don't forget that code is DES.
Hearing the horns going off, the alarm going off there for Brandon Telechka. Just Get Her Done 2. Coming out here, ripping up the track. Man, amazing. A little bit more room. Probably could have saved that there off the ramp. Coming up, looking at the Jumbotron here, leaving it all out on the track. Big sky wheelies into the nose wheelie, reversing moonwalk up the pod. A lot of action going on right here for Brandon Telechka. Just Get Her Done 2. The score is good enough for fourth place. 7.736. 7.736. 8-point expert score, 7.4 fan score for a 7.7. Fourth place for Just Get Her Done 2. Brandon Telechka. Make some noise as he climbs out the cab. Show him some love. Oh! And we got a catch right there. A nice save on the truck and a nice save getting out of the truck as well there for Brandon Telechka here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Follow Monster Jam on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X at Monster Jam to keep the insane Monster Jam action going all year long. So grab your phones and post them with the hashtag Monster Jam for a chance to be featured.
Monster Monster Jam fans, I hope you are having so much fun here during Monster Jam Freestyle. I know I'm having a blast. But yeah, I love the enthusiasm. But you know, I got to see your muscles earlier, but now I want to hear you sing. You all sounded so great during Happy Birthday. So I want to hear it again. I need everyone to repeat after me. Go me, 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 me. Go la, 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 la. Figaro, Figaro. Perfect, because it is time for Monster Jam Karaoke. Look up at the board for the words and sing along if you know it.
And now you're in my way.
That wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby?
I just met you, and this is crazy.
Your number. So call me, baby.
Crazy. Here's my number, so call me maybe. Let me hear you.
At you, baby. But here's my number. So call me, baby.
Give yourselves a huge round of applause. That was incredible. But I think it's time we get back to more Monster Jam Freestyle.
Give it up for our final driver of the night. Make some noise for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Keep it going for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Make sure to lock in your scores using judgeszone.com.
Smoking hot, blazing the track right there. Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian leaving it all out on the track. He wanted to get involved in flex cam. Coming out here looking for another victory here. Looking for his 11th in freestyle competition. Blake Granger, the score from Monster Mutt Dalmatian is good enough for second place, 9.320, 9.320 for Monster Mutt Dalmatian, which means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle. Make some noise for the birthday boy, MJ Solario and El Toro Loco. But was it enough? Was it enough to win the BKT Overall Event Championship? Let's take a look at the scores here right now. JCB Racing Competition, 8 points. Two-wheel skills challenge, 7 points. Freestyle competition, 7 points for an overall event total of 22 points. Your BKT Overall Event Champion is, for the 21st time, make some noise for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. This is Blake Granger's 21st BKT Overall Event Championship here on the 2025 Arena Championship Series East.
A huge congratulations, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, on that win. You really gave it your all there in that Monster Mutt Dalmatian truck. Talk to us about it.
Man, you know, MJ did that backflip. We had to finish third place or fourth place or better in freestyle. Tony walked up to me and he said, I want to see something cool. And you know what? When you got the best crew guys in the world behind you, these two guys right here, it's easy to come out here and burn that truck literally to the ground. Catches on fire, we're gonna fix it, and we're gonna do it all over again tomorrow. So you guys got one more chance to come out and see us. MonsterJam.com, Sunday Fun Day, right here at Wells Fargo Arena. But hey, I'm having so much fun. Did you guys have fun? Let me hear you. And hey, I want to hear this whole arena barking. Where my dogs at? Hoo, hoo.
Keep it going for your BKT Overall Event Champion, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. But we can't go anywhere without talking to the birthday boy, MJ. What an incredible freestyle run there with that backflip. Talk to these fans about it.
You know, tonight's event was more of a redemption event for me. I did not have the event I wanted to this afternoon, so I knew I had to come out swinging tonight. We made it past the first round in racing. We won two-wheel skills. We won freestyle. We weren't able to come home with the trophy, but you know what? I got to give it to Blake, man. That guy burned it down, figuratively and literally. So what an amazing event. I know you guys came out here and paid your hard-earned money to come out here and watch us live our dreams. I'm just a kid with a dream, and I'm proving that anything's possible right here. Des Moines, Iowa, this is my first time here. It's my birthday. I could not have asked for a better event to come out here. Thank you guys for supporting us, spending your hard-earned money. We love you guys. Get home safe. We'll see you next time.
Keep it going for your freestyle winner and the birthday boy, MJ Solario, El Toro Loco.
Thank you so much, Tiana, and a big congratulations down there to Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, taking home his 21st Arena Championship Series East BKT Overall Event Championship right there. It's all going down. Remember, Monster Jam fans, this is your last time. As you exit, head on out to the concourse and pick up your favorite Monster Jam merchandise, t-shirts, hats, plush toys, Die Master, Spin Master trucks, and so much more. It's all going down right here. And don't forget to tune in at MonsterJam.com for tickets, digital content, driver profiles, and so much more, including getting your tickets to the Monster Jam World Finals 24 going down Salt Lake City July 4th weekend. You don't want to miss it. For Tiana Cohen, I'm Farouk Tahid. We'll see you at the next Monster Jam.